There's literally nothing new. I've been shooting my clothes off online. Now that's something to. I want to tilt that just a bit. Okay. Already live. I actually needed to be a little closer. Okay. I'm comfortable. I'm cozy. Let's test the stream audio. Testing. 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 Okay, it looks great. We're gonna do some breathing. We clearly need to. This is a little bit more expansive, isn't it? And that's okay. It's a little scarier. It's okay to be scared. It looks really good. You did great. You have all the time in the world. You did an amazing job. Amazing. Okay. Go ahead and add what you need to add. A quick response. Don't make me wear my glasses. Because I will. Okay. Are we ready? Okay. All you have to do is turn your YouTube live to public and then hit this button. And then do everything like normal. Okay? Okay. Nothing might even happen on YouTube. I don't even know how YouTube works. So really, it's just TikTok you need to worry about. But do your collective message. It's on, girl. It's 10:30 at night. Come on. Nothing's different. I'm abundant AF, bitch. Always been, always will be. Let's go. All right. Well, let's get started with today's collective message. Spirit, what does this collective need to know? I feel like a lot is about to be revealed, or a lot has already been revealed when it comes to thought patterns, when it comes to ways that you used to think or ruminate about things. I'm hearing it's very significant, kind of analyzing or picking apart your behavior around judgment of others. I feel like this collective in particular, or a subset of this collective, really struggles with negative self talk, negative images. Hold on. Yes. Negative self talk, negative like self image. And that's something that has like originated since childhood. That's not something that, just came out of nowhere. And I really feel like we're starting to understand like when that language comes about, is it really us or is this a projection from someone else? I feel like this collective is really harnessing that skill, and it is a skill that is going to protect them in the long run when it comes to maintaining boundaries. Because this, wow, I just noticed the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Because this collective in particular, when I say you have a lot of responsibility, you have a lot of responsibility. I could be speaking to other light workers or people who are just going to have a more influential role, more of an impact on the collective. I'm really seeing that this collective is going to be navigating spaces that have never really existed before. Very nuanced, very niche type of roles is what I'm hearing. And you need to have very strong boundaries in order to. Mm, I'm hearing in order to participate or partake in this business, whatever this venture is, whatever this calling that you have to have very strong boundaries because I'm hearing it's very easy to become corrupt. It's very easy to become manipulative. And maybe that's something you've seen with people in your life, just having a really, I'm hearing a strong social drive, like being very personable, but using that skill for like domination or using that skill in order to manipulate and, take advantage of people. Let's see. Ooh, Page of Cups. Seven of Wands, Six of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles with the Strength card. That's what I'm saying about the boundaries. That's what I'm saying about the energy. Something about you having these boundaries is going to allow you to elevate in spaces where maybe other people wouldn't be able to elevate. Maybe you can exist in spaces that I'm hearing it takes a certain type of person to mm, kind of like not lose themselves in whatever this some sort of abundance. It could be monetary, it could be like a social abundance, like becoming maybe famous or viral or something like that. With the Emperor here, I'm seeing just being very much a key player or a key person. Is very significant, and you're going to have an impact on the collective. So, for a lot of you who've been spending a lot of time alone, a lot of time processing their thoughts and feelings and things like that, it's time for you to take all of that self-analyzing. Yeah, is that how I want to say that? Self-analyzing, whatever, and start to utilize it to fix problems that are in the collective. And I'm hearing like you're not just going to have to go out and find problems. You're going to be inspired, and spirit is going to lead you on that journey. Let's see what else does this collective need to know. The World and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. You've already exited the time period where you operated in lack, where you operated in scarcity. You no longer need to I'm hearing hold these thought patterns that were keeping you safe initially. Those thought patterns have fallen off. You don't need to just it's almost like you were kind of like going in this like rat wheel type of like negative thought cycle because you know it's like if you didn't focus on your problems, if you didn't worry about your problems, then somehow you were being irresponsible or you weren't like being panicked enough about your issues, then somehow everything's going to fall apart. We have this idea, and this is something that's definitely passed down through the generations of like if you're not panicking, then you must just assume everything's okay. Even if you have problems, it's okay not to panic in the face of those problems. What else, spirit? King of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm hearing you're unflappable. Ooh, Eight of Cups and the Fool. By walking away from situations that no longer served you. And this could be relationships, this could be jobs, this could be people. By walking away, you have cleared space for a new beginning. And I truly feel like this new beginning is an emotional beginning. This could be soul tribe, this could be family, this could be like found family, this could be friends, soul tribe. But I do see there's a lot of emotional connections coming forward after a time period where maybe you spent a lot of time alone, a lot of time away from other people. Um, And maybe this was on purpose, and maybe it was, just a byproduct of your life changing. But I do see there is a huge insurgence of emotional energy coming forward. The high priestess. Yes. Okay. Let's see. What else does this collective need to. Not hitting me directly in the throat. Are you kidding me? Queen of Wands and the Five of Swords. So, what I'm hearing right now is what you've done during this time period is mastered your energetic boundaries. You've mastered your boundaries. You've mastered kind of like your thoughts, like where your thoughts go. Like you're no longer being controlled by your emotions and your feelings. Like you're very, like I said, unflappable. You're very um, kind of like stoic. And like if you don't feel that way, I want you to really compare yourself to the old version of you and how the old version of you would handle the situations and things that you've been, handling now. Like give yourself some props, give yourself some compassion. Like we've actually been growing a lot with the 8 of Pentacles right here. Lots of growth, lots of internal work. And with the sun here, it's coming to fruition. Like it's coming, like all of the hard work is paying off, and you're going to start seeing it in small ways. Like I'm seeing like more money coming in, more friendships coming in, more aligned partnerships. This could be in business, this could be promotions at work. Um, this could even be like moving to a better part of town. I'm seeing lots of abundance finding you in small ways that are going to accumulate. And like I'm seeing like you have this feeling of like turning around and all of a sudden like, wait, why is my life so great? Wait, why is everything so wonderful? After a long time period of like things just kind of always falling apart. And those things were falling apart because that was an old cycle that had to end. Like I really feel like we weren't really happy in that cycle anyway. A lot of things we were dealing with during that time were manifested from an old thought pattern, manifested from an old identity that we no longer, identified with. So it's okay to, initially at first, as you're going through this, especially if you're going through something like this for the first time, the initial reaction is to hold on even tighter to everything that's falling apart. Relationships, jobs, housing, whatever fell away, it was teaching you to let go. It was teaching you to really only manifest, really only call things in from a place outside of your ego. This was all a learning lesson. And now that you've learned the lesson, you can take those lessons and actually utilize them in order to build up your life in a way that like pays homage to who you were, but also allows you to grow and expand into a more aligned, like just more intentional version of you. That's really what this is about. More intention. Let's see. The sun peeking out again. It's like, I'm still here. Like, just hold on a little bit longer. What else does this collective need to know? 3 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. It's very important that right now we're following our intuition, following like divine spark. Sometimes we can get kind of caught in this cycle of like, man, I want to be really consistent. I want to like, it's almost like being very masculine in your approach to doing something. Sorry. Like wanting to follow a very like rigid routine. Like I'm hearing like a 5 a.m. like gym baddie, like wanting to wake up at 5 a.m. and be in the gym and yada, yada, yada. It's almost like it's okay to loosen some of the parameters, loosen some of the really rigid rules that we give ourselves, and allow this more like go with the flow, go with your feeling, but not like, how do I want to put this? Because it's not like I'm not going to do anything today because I don't feel like it, but it's following the nudges, following the breadcrumbs from your higher self. Like when you get that idea of like, you know what, maybe I should do it a little bit differently this time. It's really important to follow that little nudge. You know what, maybe I need to rest today. Maybe I don't need to go to work today. Maybe I don't need to go to the gym today. Whatever the spark is, if it feels aligned, if it feels regulated in your body, like when you think of it, how do you feel? Does it feel good? Does it feel calm? Okay, that's a regulated download from the universe. we should be following that. Because this is all about strategy, and it's all about learning. Like I said, when you have an idea or a feeling or a thought, how does it actually feel in your body? We should be paying attention to these things. That's information. If we feel tightness or fear at the thought of maybe going to the gym, like we should analyze that. Like what's the problem? What do we need to unpack here? Because we shouldn't be just like forcing ourselves to do things like through the pain, through the fear. We should be regulating ourselves and caring for ourselves and kindly kind of getting ourselves over the threshold. Let's see. What else is this? Okay. The 10 of Cups. Oh my God. Yes. And the 2 of Wands. Whatever you did, whatever idea you had, whatever thing, whatever spark you followed, I'm telling you, it's paying off. It's paying off big time. It is paying off, and it is something that is going to fulfill you emotionally, physically, monetarily. It's also just going to provide you with like true stability. I feel like this collective has never really felt true stability, and my nose is itching like crazy, which tells me like we've been uncomfortable. You've been uncomfortable for a very long time. You are now entering a place of comfort. We have the Ace of Cups here, and we have the Six of Pentacles. You're entering a time period of equal give and take, of being fulfilled, of being like feeling recharged after doing your soul's work instead of depleted after, maybe clocking into a 9 to 5 that's no longer aligned with you. There's so many chances for abundance and growth and expansion, and they don't have to look like what you've been shown. Ask the universe, ask your guides, ask spirit to show you the correct path for you. And then just trust yourself and the universe to know that you will take aligned action as the, aligned nudges come. You don't have to panic or obsess. If we start to stress out and do the most, it's because we're existing in a very scarce energy. All right, let's get some final cards. The Hermit and the 5 of Cups. We're definitely coming out of this Hermit energy, but that Hermit energy definitely served you. It served you. Like I said, you had to learn boundaries. And like, I feel like those boundaries for a lot of us started with having boundaries with ourselves. For a lot of us, I'm hearing it's, maybe boundaries with food, boundaries with consumption, boundaries with other people. How well are we taking care of ourselves? A lot of us never learned those initial life skills. So a lot of us have been reparenting ourselves, trying to, collapse timelines, make up for old time. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune, of course. And that's and the Chariot behind it. I was going to say that's a beautiful card to end on. The Chariot, Wheel of Fortune. What's behind the Wheel of Fortune? And the Strength card. I can't make it up. Oh, and the Sun, of course, peeking out. Guys, I can't make it up. It's only getting better. It's only getting better. I feel like I say this all the time, but it's only getting better for you. Life is only getting better for you, even if it looks shitty right now. Sometimes when we're manifesting, we get the exact opposite of what we asked for initially. That's okay. The wheel is turning in your favor, and it's doing so pretty freaking quickly. Just be a little bit resilient. Just be a little bit patient. Just allow this energy to land. Make sure you're regulating. Drink your water. Take care of your body, okay? Take care of your fascia. If you're not taking care of your fascia, please look into that. This time period is about resting. It's about regulating and being very calm as we enter in this new phase, okay? Okay, guys. All right, that concludes today's collective message. I'm going to open up the list if anyone wants to hop on, and we will start with our free yes or no's. All right, let me just clean up these cards. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Thank you so much for all of the likes and the follows. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. here real quick. Okay. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. We just finished up the collective message. If you did miss it, it will be recorded over on YouTube, and all of that is at the link in my bio. It was a short one today. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Thank you for tapping the screen as we come in. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for following. Thank you so much. We are doing some free yes or no questions today. Hello. Hello. How are you, Gabby? So if you have any questions that are yes or no's, feel free to drop them in the comments and I'll answer them for you. And the list is open if anybody would like a more in-depth reading. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see. All right, Gabby, is it over between us? For Gabby. The Three of Swords. I do believe so, dear. I do believe so. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, for Victoria. Will Jesse reach out to Victoria? You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Jesse reach out to Victoria. I would say yes, but I feel like there's a caveat with that. There's an energy with that. Let's see. Kay, will I be a mother one day? Thank you guys for tapping the screen while we're in here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Two of Wands with the Knight of Wands. That's giving me cusp energy. I feel like you're at the time period of your life where you could go either way, and it really just depends on your energy, and your energy might be swaying. Sorry, I know that's not that's not really the answer we want. Let's see. Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen while we're in here. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you so much. Feel free to drop your questions in the comments. Let's just make sure we're adding our name before our question, just to make it a little easier to ask. Thank you so much. Kimberly, does Trey, okay. Okay, does Trey want to reach out just to hook up for Kimberly? Oh. Yeah, this is giving me like, it's definitely not like an emotional connection with the Eight of Wands here. It's very fiery. They want what they want type of energy. I would say so, Kimberly. All right, Sylvia, let's see. Will Sylvia get the job soon? 10 of Swords. I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Ashley. Oh, that went so fast. Ah. You're welcome, Kimmy. You're welcome. Okay, Ashley. Is Ashley's relationship with Ernest over? Whoa. Let me get one more. I don't believe so. No. I don't believe so. Hello, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We are doing some free yes or no questions. Feel free to drop your questions in the comments. And if you need a more in-depth reading, feel free to hop on the list. The list is at the link in my bio. Thandi. Will B speak to me? Will B speak to Thandi? Will B speak to Thandi? I don't believe so, no. Annie. Will Annie get the job this year? Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen while we're in here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't believe so. Let's see. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Tormi, is A speaking to other people? I believe so. Yeah, the Fool in the reverse and the Tower. Yes, I believe so. Let's see. Any other questions, guys? Feel free to drop them. Thank you so much for tapping the screen when we're in here. Thank you for sharing the live. And the list is open if anyone would like to hop on. Let's see. Thank you guys so much. We're almost at 3K. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Any other questions? Feel free to drop them in the comments. Annika, will I start dating this year? Let's see. Will Annika start dating this year? Queen of Cups. Yes. Oh, yes. I do believe so. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. Thank you. And thank you for the likes and the shares and follows. Thank you so much. Thank you. Tormi, I did answer your question. Yes, I do believe so. Let's see. Lori, will I find love again? Will Lori find love again? Will Lori find love again? Yes, you will. 6 of Wands. Yes. All right. Shay. Let's see. Does Gabe get jealous about Shay and other guys? No, I'm not getting a big jealous energy. They seem pretty stable in their energy. Let's see. Cecilia, is it a good decision to end things with Richard and start a relationship with Sam? Let's see. I mean, the Hanged One and the 9 of Cups, it's honestly giving me like go where it's easiest, go where the emotions flow the most. So if that's what feels the best, if that's what feels the most aligned, that's where we should be going. So I would say yes. Let's see. How do these things work? I just found out about this today. So I'm doing free yes or no questions. So you can drop a question if you would like it answered. And if you want a more in-depth reading about anything else, you can hop on the list, which is at the link in my bio. Let's see. And if you do ask a question, I just ask that you put your name before your question to make it a little easier on me. And thank you guys so much for the roses. Thank you. Okay, Tay. Will Charles and I get back together after no contact? Will Tay and Charles get back together? This is giving me no, and Spirit wanting you to focus more on yourself. Focus more on like finding like stability in yourself. Like it's no and for a reason. Let's see. If you would like a reading, you can hop on the list at the link in my bio. Let's see. Gabriella, is Jay cheating on me? Let's see. Is Jay cheating on Gabriella? Let's see. I don't know if it's progressed to that stage, but I do see another energy, especially with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse and the Five of Swords. I do see an energy that is trying to come in, but the Five of Swords is giving me like repellent energy. So they might be dealing with someone, but I don't think it's progressed to the point of cheating, is what I'm feeling. Let's see. Anyone ever tell you resemble Megan Good? Oh my God, that's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Can you give me advice on my relationship with my wife? If you'd like to hop on the list is available at the link in my bio. Let's see, Camille, will I be in a committed relationship soon? Let's see. The Tower. I don't think soon, no. I feel like there's Queen of Swords. I feel like there's a little bit more work that's needed before we're ready for relationships. Let's see. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the follows. Thank you so much. Any other questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. And guys, the list is open. If you'd like to hop on for an in-depth reading, feel free. You're welcome, dear. You're so welcome. Thank you guys for tapping the screen while we're in here. I do appreciate you so much. Thank you. Lanaya, will R invite me to his house soon? Okay. Will R invite Lanaya to his house soon? Yes, the Lovers. Oh, that's a great card to get. Yes. I love that for you. Sorry about the water ASMR moment. You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Thank you guys so much for the likes and follows. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Will T and I get married? Legacy. Okay, will T and I get married? Will T and Legacy get married? I don't think so, no. Let's see. Shamara, does Mari want to be in a relationship with me? Does Mari want to be in a relationship with Shamara? Yes, with the Empress here. Yes. Vincent, is my ex really over me? Is Vincent's ex over them? Yes, I do believe so. Yes. You're welcome, dear. Lavender water. Will I get a visitor from overseas soon? Will lavender water get a visitor from overseas soon? The energy kept flip-flopping, but I would say yes. I feel like it's leaning more towards the yes with the Sun and the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is fast-moving energy. I would say yes. Let's see. Laura, does Ian have a crush on me? Okay. Does Ian have a crush on Laura? Let's see. Let me get one more. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You're welcome, dear. You're so welcome. Okay, Berkeley. Does Drew want to start a relationship with Berkeley? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen while we're in here. Thank you so much. All right. If you have a question, feel free to drop it in the comments below. And if you'd like a more in-depth reading, those are available at the link in my bio. Let's see. Does my mom know I kiss her more than life? Wendy. Does my mom know? Does Wendy's mom know that she misses her more than life? Yes. 3 of Cups, 6 of Swords. Yes, dear. Let's see. Lanaya, will I go to R's house this month? Will Lanaya go to R's house this month? I don't think this month. The 10 of Pentacles is giving me longer energy with 7 of Pentacles. Not this month, but it will be happening. Kylie, does James miss Kylie? Does James miss Kylie? I don't think so, no. Let's see. Will Stephen reconcile with Tori? Will Stephen reconcile with Tori? No, I don't believe so. Oh, Leslie, I'm so sorry. I can't answer that. Let's see. I'm so sorry, dear. I'm so sorry. I'm going to pray for you. I have to be careful about what I do on here. Let's see. Will Kamal visit me soon? Yes, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, dear. Oh. Yes, these are free yes or no readings. If you need a more in-depth reading, those are available at the link in my bio. Let's see. Ellie. Is Ellie's other half talking to their ex? I would say there's some instability. They might be talking to their ex or talking to someone. Yeah, there's some instability there. Let's see. Will Kamal visit Stace soon? I don't believe so. Not soon, no. Any other questions, guys? Feel free to drop them in the comments below. Did Cindy and Tommy meet Wendy's mom when she crossed over? Yeah, I'm seeing 2 masculine energies. Was that? I'm sorry, I went so fast. I'm seeing 2 masculine energies. So I'm not quite sure, but she met with 2 masculine energies. You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Let's see. Okay. Does Andre think about Kay? Yeah, 6 of Wands. Yes, they do for sure. Hello, hello. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. I see. Any other questions, guys? Feel free to drop them in the comments. And if you would like in more in-depth reading, the list is available at the link in my bio. Tina, is Joe going to call me? Okay. Is Joe going to call Tina? No, I don't believe so. Let's see. Emmanuel. Oh, that went too fast. Let's see. Will I find a relationship this summer? Let's see. Will I find a relationship soon? This is giving longer energy. 10 of Pentacles. It might be a bit longer than you're anticipating. All right. Any more questions, guys? Feel free to drop them in the comments. I just ask that you are putting your name before your question, please. And let's make sure we're tapping the screen while we're in here. Sharing the live. Thank you so much. Again, these are yes or no questions, so feel free to drop a yes or no question. If you need something more in depth, feel free to hop on the list. That is at the link in my bio. Let's see. Althea, any good luck on love soon? 3 of Cups. I would say yes. Yes, yes, yes. Emmanuel, let's see. Will Emmanuel marry a Zimbabwean lady? Okay. I don't think so. You're welcome, dear. Oh, so fast, so fast, so fast. Thank you, guys. If we're asking questions, let's make sure we're tapping the screen while we're in here waiting. Thank you so much. Let's be sure to share the live as well. Okay. Oh, my God. Chantel, is Phil going to pursue? Okay. Is Phil going to pursue Chantel? Is Phil going to pursue Chantel? I don't think so. No. Tina, is there a new love coming? Is there a new love coming Tina's way? Oh, hello. 3 of Wands. I believe so, yes. 3 of Wands. Let's see. My boyfriend blocked me. Is there any chance to unblock? No. No. We've got Judgment, Death, and the Knight of Wands. No, dear. Let's see. You're welcome, Tina. Nancy, should I pursue an entire new career path? The Hermit here is telling me there's a need for more self-reflection. But with just that, I feel like I'm leaning more towards the yes. But with the Hermit, there's a need to think more deeply, especially with the 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, so let's see. Nay, will Nay receive a job next month? It might be a little bit longer with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Six of Swords. I do feel like one is coming. It's just going to be a little bit longer than a month, I believe. Yeah, but it is coming. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, guys. Feel free to drop your questions if you got them. Thank you for tapping the screen as we are waiting. And if you need a more in-depth reading, more than a yes or no, can handle, feel free to hop on the list at the link in the bio. And if you're watching on YouTube, the link is the first pinned comment. Let's see. Michelle. Oh. Well, Michelle hear from Ryan soon. Michelle hear from Ryan soon. Nine of Cups. The Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I don't believe it's going to be soon. This is giving me like energy of like calm, like completion. So like maybe like when you're already over it. So I'm going to say no. Let's see. Saiba, will my husband T get compensated in March? Let's see. Why the reversal? The Empress. Okay, yeah, I would say so, yes. You're welcome. You're so welcome, guys. Any more questions, feel free to drop them. Sharon. Did Sharon make a mistake leaving Alfred? Let's see. Did Sharon make a mistake leaving Alfred? Five of Cups. There is like a regret energy. I feel like there's some aspects that we definitely regret here. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It could have been something really, really beautiful. Yeah. Mistakes are hard because, what's a learning lesson? What's a mistake? Let's see. D. Would me and Desiree start back talking soon? Let's see. I don't believe so, no. Any other questions, guys? We're doing some free yes or no questions. So if you have a yes or no, feel free to ask that. If not, you can hop on the list if you need something more in depth. And all of that information is at the link in my bio. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to step away for 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Oops. Well, I was so graceful until I wasn't. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Lovely see. Does my business kick off soon? Okay. Two of Wands. I would say yes. I feel like this is like an expansion point. You're at an expansion point, is what I'm hearing. All right, guys. Any other questions? Feel free to drop them in the comments below. And if you need a more in-depth reading, the list is open at the link in my bio. And also, if you missed the collective reading, it will be uploaded over on my YouTube channel. Let's see. Is a man cheating on Afia? The Empress. Three of Wands. I don't believe so, no. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Make sure I'm still connected. All right. Any other questions, guys? Feel free to hop on the list. We are doing some free yes or no's today. So if you have a yes or no question, feel free to drop it in the comments. I just ask that you're liking, sharing, following, and that you write your name before your question. Thank you so much. And if you need something more in depth, the list is open, guys. If anyone wants to hop on the list, it is open at the link in my bio. Ooh. Let's see. Any questions, guys? Any questions at all? Thank you so much for tapping the screen while we're in here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Guys, right now we're doing some free yes or no questions. So if you have a yes or no question, feel free to drop it. All right, that's funny. Mark, is it over between Mark and Lisa? I would say no. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Any other questions? Feel free to drop them in the comments. Hello, hello. Hello, Prosper. How are you? Okay. Does Jesse want to marry Jay like they say they do? Let's see. Two of Cups. Yes. All right, Sue. Okay. Does June want a serious relationship with Sue? Two of Wands. I don't like how that one came out. I'm going to do it again. Does June want a serious relationship with Sue? I would say yes. I would say yes. You're welcome, dear. I'm doing well. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for tapping the screen while we're in here. Thank you guys. Good Lord, what was that? Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Any other questions, guys? Feel free to hop on the list if you need a more in-depth reading, or if you have a yes or no question, feel free to drop that as well. I kind of want to use my Love Oracle deck right here. Let's see. Let's see. Are things going to be okay or prosper this year? I'm hearing yes, they can be. We have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck as well. Yes. Let's see. Any other questions, guys? Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen while we're in here, for sharing the live. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, TikTok, why do you do this to me? Let me do it without getting up because I don't want to get up. Nope. So annoying. Okay. Oh, Libra gang. I'm a Libra too. Okay. Any more questions, guys? Feel free to drop them in the comments. I just ask that you write your name before your question to make it a little easier for me. Thank you so much. I want to travel. Can it be possible? The Knight of Pentacles. Yes. Yes, it can be. Yes, it can be. Let's see. You're welcome, dear. You're so welcome. All right. Listen. Sometimes you gotta get off and get back on. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that was rough. I'm gonna let it I'm gonna let it cool off a little bit. I don't know, sometimes when I get, especially on TikTok, I don't know what it is, I'll get on and I just start attracting like a weird, like it only take one weird person to repost you and then all their people are coming too. And I'm like, I'm gonna just clean slate, okay? Just a clean slate, that's all. I should have got more hot water. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Let me get back to it because I'm leaving here with something. I'm leaving here with something. I know that. I know that much. Oh, 11:23 on the clock as I say that. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's go back. What was that? I'm trying to hide my cards off to the side. Okay. Okay. All right, we are back. All right. All right, guys, we're going to run it up again. Okay, thank you guys for tapping the screen while we're in here. Right now, we are doing some free yes or no questions. I just ask that you are tapping the screen, liking, sharing, all the good things. Thank you so much. If you would like a more in-depth reading beyond what a yes or no can answer for you, the list is available at the link in my bio. So check that out. Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen. Tap, tap, tap. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. Where are we watching from? Where are we watching from? It's literally almost midnight over here. I should definitely be asleep. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see. Any yes or no questions, guys, feel free to drop them in the comments. And if you'd like a more in-depth reading beyond what a yes or no can handle, feel free to hop on the list at the link in my bio. Should have got some tea or something. That's water. Let's see. Shean, is Mario sleeping? Sleeping? Thank you guys for sharing the live. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is giving me no. It's giving me no. All right. So, does Alexis from the gym have a crush on me? Let's see. Oh. I would say yes. I would say yes. Very strong crush. Any other questions, guys? Let's see. Let's see. I just asked that we are tapping the screen, liking, sharing the live. Thank you so much. You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Let's see. All right, all right. Any other questions, guys? Feel free to drop it. If not, we're going to get back to the collective message. Let's see. I just asked that we are writing our name before our question to make it easier for me to ask it. Gabby, let's see. Does Y want to talk to me? Does Y want to talk to Gabby? The Hermit. I would say no. Let's see. Thank you guys so much for sharing the live. Thank you so much. And if we're in here waiting for our question to be answered, I ask that we tap the screen. Thank you. It really does help me out. You're welcome, dear. D. Oh, that went so fast. So fast. Okay. Is D's connection with Lou over for good? No. I'm still seeing there's a lot of movement there with the Knight of Cups. Hello, welcome in, guys. All right, now we are doing some free yes or no questions, so feel free to drop them if you got them. I just asked that we are tapping the screen while we're waiting for our question to be answered. Thank you so much. Also, if you could share the live, that would be great. You're welcome, dear. All right, Izzy. Will B reach out to Izzy again? 7 of Cups. I'm hearing yes. Yes. Christina, is C going to get in the way of me and R? Honestly, yeah. Lovers in reverse here. 3 of Swords, the Hierophant, and the 4 of Pentacles. You clocked it for sure. Yes. Let's see. Any other questions, guys? Feel free to drop them. I just ask that we include our name before our question and make sure we're liking, following, sharing. Thank you so much. Yeah, I clocked it. You're welcome, dear. That was the loudest yes I don't ever heard. G. Okay, is Tommy happy? Page of Cups. Yes. Very much so. Let's see. Thank you guys so much for the likes, the shares, the follows. Thank you. Thank you for tapping the screen while we're waiting to have our questions answered. If you would like a more in-depth reading beyond what a yes or no can do for you, the list is open at the link in my bio, guys. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Oh God, they're starting so fast. All right, guys, if you have a question, I just ask that we're tapping the screen while we're waiting. And please include your name before your question to make it easier to answer. Let's see. Hello, welcome. New here. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Let's see. Vanessa. Is Presider serious about Vanessa? Oh. King of Pentacles. Yes, very. All right. Thank you guys for tapping the screen while we're in here as you're waiting for your question to be answered. Tap, 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 tap. Thank you so much. Let's see. Chris, will I play for NJ Beast this spring? Sports? Let's see. 7 of Cups. I'm hearing there's still a lot of different energies at play. You know, realities change based on energy, based on decisions. 2 of Wands. Yeah, the energy is still not solidified enough to give it a true yes or no. I do apologize. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. All right. And if I missed your question, I will hopefully see it again as it comes around. Alana. Should Alana stay with Draven? Should Alana stay with Draven? 8 of Swords and the 2 of Cups in the reverse. 6 of Wands. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of energy here, but I also feel like if the decision was made hastily, there would be a lot of regret. There is an issue. There's an issue here, but I'm not sure if it's as simple as leaving or going, like black and white as that. Sorry, I know that's not very like concrete yes or no. Let's see. Esther. Oh, will my boyfriend Brandon get a job this year? Okay. Will Esther's boyfriend D get a job this year? 7 of Swords. No. I don't believe so. D. Okay. Does Mark miss D? Eight of Wands. Yes. Let's see. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Let's make sure we're tapping the screen as we're waiting for our question to be answered. Also, if you need more than a yes or no, the list is open at the link in my bio if you'd like a more in-depth reading. And let's make sure that we're including our name before our question to make it easier to ask Spirit. All right. Thank you so much. Let's see. Vaneka does, okay. M's family appreciates or like you. Let's see. Does M's family appreciate Temperance? I feel like they have a very balanced, like, I feel like they're very neutral. I don't think they're to the point where they like or dislike. It's very neutral right now. Lydia, let's see. God, so fast. Well, FQM mind call. God, I'm sorry. It's going so fast. I cannot even see. Okay, Beyonce, does Caesar want to be with me in a long-term relationship? Okay. Does Caesar want to be with me in a long-term relationship? Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, I would say yes. Well, FQM in my mind, call me for a job interviews this week. Okay, Lydia. I feel like there's a lot of options being weighed here, but I do have the 8 of Wands here. I'm leaning more towards yes. Let's see. Shauna, is Heidi... Okay. Will Heidi call Shauna tonight? I don't feel like it's going to be tonight. I'm hearing like there's some kind of excuse. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be some sort of excuse. Sorry. Or they're at least thinking about an excuse right now. Let's see. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tapping the screen while we're waiting for your questions to be answered. Thank you so much. And if you'd like a more in-depth reading, more than a yes or no, the list is open at the link in my bio, guys. Thank you. Let's make sure we're putting our name before our question to make it easier to answer. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you. Mona Lisa, does Ethan still think about, okay. Does Ethan still think about Mona Lisa? Page of Cups. Yeah, they definitely do. Let's see. Keisha. Is Keisha wasting their time with him? Yes. Yes, you are. Wasting your time. Let's see. Nikki. Does Trey miss Nikki? Yes. Okay. K, does T truly love me? Okay, does T truly love K? I don't think so. No. Let's see. Does Pookie want to be with JoJo? Two of Cups. Yes. Let's see. All right, guys. Any yes or no questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I just ask that you include your name before your question and that we're tapping the screen while we're waiting for our question to be answered. Thank you so much. And if you need a more in-depth reading, the list is available at the link in my bio. Let's see. T. Okay. Will Ruby's relationship last long? No. Let's see. Kavitha, does T truly love you? I answered that. I said no, I don't believe so. Ariana, will my ex reach out to me? Will Ariana's ex reach out to them? Yes. Let's see. Myra, will Myra hear from Junior again soon? Yes. Marina, let's see. Was Marina telling the full truth? Not telling the full truth. No. Let's see. Any other questions, guys? Feel free to drop them. I just ask that you include your name before your question. And if you have something that you need more than a yes or no, feel free to hop on the list at the link in my bio. Thank you guys for sharing the live as well. Sammy, will Jacob reach out to reconcile this month? Let's make sure we're tapping the screen while we're waiting. The Sun and the Emperor. I do believe so, yes. Should Shannon stay with Tim? Let's see. No. Let's see. Will Adam reach out to Jennifer tomorrow? I don't know if tomorrow, but I do see them reaching out. Yes. Let's see. All right, guys, let's make sure we're including our name before our question and make sure we're tapping the screen as we're waiting for our questions to be answered. Okay. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Let's see. I won't be able to answer anything about health, pregnancy, children, anything like that. Jordan, let's see. Well, Addie and Jordan get back together. That was fast. Let's see. I don't believe so, no. Sophie, should I confess to C before graduation? Should Sophie confess to C before graduation? Yes, Queen of Swords. Let's see. Marissa, will Travis come back next week? Will Travis come back next week? Lots of indecision. I don't know if it'll be next week, but I do see them coming back and coming back soon. Let's see. All right, guys. Any questions? You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Okay, does Noah have real feelings for Cammy? Yes. Let's see. Let's make sure we're adding our name before our question, please, just to make it a little easier for me to ask. Thank you so much. Is Q serious about our relationship? Is Q serious about the relationship with Jasmine? Yes. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Right now we're doing some free yes or no questions. But if you'd like to hop on the list for a full reading, those are available at the link in my bio. Chrissy, will Chrissy get married again? The Lovers coming out. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Let's see. Mariah. Will Mariah's love spell be effective? Eight of Wands in the reverse. I don't think so. Let's see. Thank you guys so much for the likes and follows. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And guys, the list is open if anyone would like to hop on the list. There is no wait right now. And you'll be the first person read for. Let's see. Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Okay, Miguel. Will Elizabeth and Miguel reconcile? Yes. Yes. All right. Let's make sure we're adding our name before our question. Let's see. Grace. Was Fran's thinking about Grace today? Yes. Miriam. Will Miriam get married again? Yes. Let's see. You're welcome, Grace. You're welcome. And guys, the list is open if anyone would like to get a more in-depth reading. All of that is at the link in my bio. Oops. Monique, hello. Is Jasmine talking to another girl? No, I don't believe so. Let's see. Anu, will I travel out of the country this year? 6 of Wands, yes. Shanna, will me and Tony get back together? I feel like it's possible, and I feel like there'll be an opportunity, but I'm not getting a huge definite energy. I feel like someone might change their mind. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Does Jose... Okay, for Mary. Does her husband... I didn't even get the question out. Do they want to work on their marriage? No. The Five of Pentacles and the Tower, no. I don't feel like they care enough. Let's see. You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen while we're waiting for our questions to be answered. Thank you so much. Okay, Sage. Should Sage reach out to Morgan first? No. Does Kevin miss Alex? Yes. Will A unblock me? Yes, I do believe so. Mimi, will Mimi's marriage survive the separation? I believe so, yeah. Yes. Let's see. Any other yes or no questions, guys? Feel free to drop them in the comments below. I just ask that you please include your name before your question. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's tap the screen while we wait. Thank you guys so much. Free yes or no questions. If you need something more in depth beyond what a yes or no can answer, feel free to hop on the list. All of that is at the link in my bio. Let's see. Any questions, guys? Feel free to drop them. Thank you guys so much for the likes, shares, and follows. Thank you. If you have a question, I would be more than happy to answer that. Let's see, Vanessa. Oh, that went so fast. My goodness. Will Mike ask Vanessa to marry them? Knight of Cups. I would say yes. I would expect that. Hello. Hello, Dawn. Should Dawn take MJ seriously? Yes. Petunia. Will Petunia get a better job offer? Better is relative, but yes, I do see an offer coming in. You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Dulce. Is Alex mad at Dulce? Yes, I would say so. We're doing yes or no questions right now. So if you have a question, feel free to drop it in the comments. Otherwise, you can hop on the list if you need a more in-depth reading. Let's see. Rhonda. Oh, so fast. Is Brian on a date with another woman tonight? I would say yes. I would say yes. Even if they're not on a date, I do see like definitely like this energy of watering someone else's garden, if you know what I'm saying. All right. And guys, if you would like a more in-depth reading, feel free to hop on the list. Let's see. Tiana, it's Roland cheating. Ooh. I don't think so, no. Let's see. You're welcome, dear. Okay, let's see. All right. If we have a question, let's make sure we're including our name before the question to make it a little bit easier to ask. These are yes or no questions only. If you would like an in-depth reading, feel free to hop on the list. All of that is at the link in my bio. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Let's see. Kazo, is Eric coming back? Is Eric coming back? I would say yes. There's a lot of movement energy. Let's see. Kathy. Does Mark have true intentions towards Kathy? Oh my. Yes. Well, Kevin, Mary, Maureen. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. I believe so, yes. It's definitely on the table. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for the likes, shares, follows. Thank you. If anyone would like to hop on the list is available at the link in my bio. Let's see. All right. It looks like Kira is up. All right, we had Kira on the list today. We're just going to go ahead and clear the energy and read for Kira. Loud noise alert. Okay. Kira, are you ready, my dear? Okay. Wait for her to get ready. Okay. My relationship with my husband, Mark, has been okay. All right. We just need a little insight into this marriage. Worth saving, worth not. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Right off the bat, the first card I got is they aren't who they say they are. Let's see. And you're romanticizing a red flag. And I feel with both of those cards being very similar in color, I feel that we are maybe dealing with somebody who really likes to be liked. I'm getting like they like to put on a front, they like to put on a facade in order to be liked, in order to be understood. And it's not even like to really be understood, it's to like kind of control the narrative about them, if that makes sense. It's you, not them. Yeah, I really feel like he has, and I know you said that you had a lot of issues around like things he would say, like not being aware of like the impact of his words and things like that. I really feel like a lot of that was intentional, that was done on purpose. I really feel like he was intentionally putting this weight on you in order for you to kind of pander to him and feel like you had so much catching up to do. You had so much work to do in order to close the gap. And so, like, it placed a lot of baggage on you that just was not yours to carry. And then it's so funny because immediately I pull, it's them, not you. Yeah. They tried to convince you that you were the problem when in reality it was them all along. It was them projecting, it was them putting their own baggage onto you. Let's see. Hmm. And with this marriage in the future card coming out, this is new energy. Someone else is getting the version of them you want. Yeah. This is new energy that's coming in. I really see that this energy with Mark has already kind of run its course. It's kind of already, yeah. You've learned all the lessons you can possibly learn in that relationship. It's done, basically. But I do see that there's a lot of movement around getting outside of your comfort zone, maybe experiencing different people, different ways of life, different, let's see. The right person won't make you guess. Yes. Hold on. Block party. I'm so sorry. I had to block somebody. There we go. Okay, I'll deal with all that later. Get out of here. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. What I'm really seeing is that the relationship that is waiting on the other side, and it's literally 1, 2, 3, so it's 12:03 on the clock. The relationship that is waiting for you on the other side of dealing with this individual is so aligned, so balanced, and just so beautiful. Okay. I really feel that, like, once you get over this, you're going to be like, why was it so hard for me to leave? Like, why was it so hard? It's just because you don't know until you know. Right. Do you want connection or just closure? I know you said, like, sometimes you want to reach out. Sometimes we like to finish things. I really feel like that's what this is. Like, especially as human beings, we like to finish things. We like them all wrapped up nice and neat. I want it to make sense in my mind, blah 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 blah. Like, I just, you want this sense of doneness. And sometimes things aren't done. They're just over. They're just finished. Even if we don't get the closure that we want. So there has to be a way that you can give this closure to yourself and really pull back, like, the power that he has over you. When we allow people to pull us out of our emotions and, like, make us so completely, like, act out of pocket like that, they have too much power. They have way too much power over us. Let's see. Release the anxiety around this connection. Yeah. There's definitely some sort of cord, there's definitely some sort of tether that, sorry, I can not get comfortable. And I really feel like that's the energy that we're feeling right now. Like, it's like antsy. Um, it's because part of you is ready to go and experience the beauty and the joy that, the universe has for you, and part of you wants to stay stagnant because it's comfortable. And we like to be comfortable. We like to stay where it feels familiar. Ooh. Yeah, you can't heal by watching their life unfold. And I really feel like, even if, because, like, we have they miss you at the bottom of the deck. And, like, I'm not saying that they don't. I'm saying, yes, they might really miss you. They might really miss your energy. But are you going to put your life on pause to help them with their healing and their growth and all of the work that would be necessary to make them an aligned partner for you? Or are you going to release them and allow the universe to lead you to your aligned partnership? Like, this isn't Build a Bear. Like, we shouldn't have to build someone from the ground up to make it work for us, you know? Let's see. Yeah. Literally walk away is what I'm seeing. Let's pull some confirmation. And then we'll leave it there. But let's get some clarification. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. All right. Hello guys, welcome in, welcome in. Right now we are doing a collective reading for Kira. If you'd like to hop on the list is available at the link in my bio. And it's about, I don't know, maybe a 10-minute wait if you'd like to hop on, depending on what Spirit has to say with this one. Let's see. Yeah, Page of Wands and the Two of Wands with the Page of Swords. This time period is about getting to know yourself, getting to know what you like, what you need to feel good every day, to feel like a person, just to feel like the best version of you. Yeah, the Moon and the Four of Swords. Sorry, I can't read. Yeah, with the Four of Swords here and the Moon, I'm really seeing like this time period is going to be very quiet. It's going to be honestly probably a little boring. That's by design. Spirit wants you to rest during this time. Spirit wants you to have space and room for these downloads to come in. There's a lot, the world right there. Wow. There's a lot of energy that is coming into land, that's coming in to integrate. And I'm just really seeing this progression. Like the person that you are, it's so vastly different from the person that you are becoming. And it's because this ending, this relationship ending, has served as the catalyst for that growth. Like, and that's what I mean when I say all the time, like, things are happening for you, not to you. Things are literally happening for you. Even if they don't feel good. Even if they don't feel good. Let's see. The Emperor. And the Six of Pentacles. You are nearing a very aligned relationship, which is so funny because, like, I know we're caught up in this one right now. And it's just a testament to how fast things go once they get off the ground. We have the Eight of Wands here. And the Seven of Pentacles. You know, this might be somebody you know. That's so funny. This might be somebody you know. Yeah. This person's already in your energy. And I feel like because you've been so wrapped up in this relationship that, you know, hasn't been really panning out. This energy, yes, the Ten of Swords right here, cannot make it up. Cannot make it up. Listen, don't let your husband stop you from finding your true husband, like the true love of your life. I'm telling you. What's coming in? Oh, Ace of Swords. Okay, expect us to receive some communication. This is from the ex. That communication is going to come in. The Death card here. It is time to end that cycle. Whatever you need to do to wrap it up, to end that cycle, to let this energy go, it needs to be done. They're going to continue to pull on your energy. That's why you're going to keep thinking about them. That's why they're going to keep popping up. It's because, you know, there's still that tie that needs to be released. Yep. TikTok, deadline, procrastination. It's time. It's time to cut that off. Like the time has been passed. You said, what'd you say? 8 months? Yeah. Oh, it's so funny. You already know this other energy. And I feel like you're going to have like a light bulb moment, an aha moment of like, oh, oh my gosh. Okay. That's crazy. Yeah. That's what's coming. What is this? Detective. Interesting. And I was gonna say I was seeing like court legal stuff, literally the legal card at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Something about law enforcement is significant, or maybe just handcuffs are significant. So it's not my business. It's not my business. But yeah, I feel like that's significant. Maybe someone in law enforcement. Confirmation from the sump pump in the other room. Nosy, spreading rumors, gossiping. SOS. Maybe like I'm hearing like EMT, something like that. I don't know. That's the energy I'm picking up on. Someone like helps someone else. Okay. I think that was everything. Did you want me to read on that anymore? Hello, welcome in, guys. No. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's hard when we're in the middle of something to, try to see things objectively from the outside because we just get caught up in what we want to be true. That's why it's important to just stay present and try to exist from that presence. You're sovereign, okay? All right. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Guys, the list is open if anyone else would like to hop on. I don't know how much longer it's going to be open. It is midnight over here. I'm going to go ahead and clean this energy, clear this out. Again, thank you, Kara, so much for allowing me to read for you. Perfect. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Thank you so much for all of the likes, the shares, the comments. Wow. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I'm just going to clean up while we wait for the list to fill up. If you'd like to hop on the list, feel free to do so. You can do that. So you can do so through the link in my bio. Okay. Let's see. I was just saying in my head, like, I just knew there was going to be a bunch of love readings today. And then this like little green rock like fell at me. I don't know. I guess somebody has love questions. I feel like we always all have love questions. We all love love, even if we say we don't. We do. Let's see. Any questions, guys? Any questions at all? Yes or no questions, feel free to drop them. Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen while we're in here. Thank you so much. And if you'd like to hop on the list is available. Let's see. Yes, all readings are 2222. Mm-hmm. If you're on YouTube, it's the pinned comment. Uh-huh. And it's just a one-page form. Yep, you just put your name, your question, your payment, and you hit submit, and I will get it right away. Let me know if you have any questions. There we go. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Good morning. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm having an issue with this form. Mm. Okay, Kylie, try that now and let me know if that works for you. If not, I'll send you my Cash App. If anyone else is having trouble with the list, let me know. It's working for me. But yeah, my Cash App is listed on there as well. So if that's easier for you. Yes, we can do a private as well. All right, guys, I'm going to call last call on the list. If anyone wants to hop on the list before I close it out for the day, feel free. Thank you guys so much for all of the likes, shares, and follows. Thank you so much. All right. All right, let me help Kylie with this. All right, last call on the list, guys. Bear with me. Let's see. All right, perfect. Okay. All right, guys, last call. It is literally 12:22. All right, last call on the list. We just read for Kira. That one's done. All right, I have one more spot available if anyone wants to hop on before we close out for the night. All right, I will give it 2 more minutes. If you guys missed the collective message, if you're coming in late, I know we were on very late today. All of that will be posted on my YouTube channel right after I hop off today. All right, it doesn't look like we have anyone on the list. I think we are safe to close out the list, guys. Let's see. All right, we had no one else join the list, so we're going to close the list out for the night, guys. Thank you so much for staying tuned to the collective we had. All right. And yes, I'm sorry, guys. I do see your questions. I'm just now closing out the list for the evening or the morning, I guess. I had no idea it was so late. All right, that concludes today's live. Again, if you missed the collective, it'll be posted over on my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned for the collective message and for supporting me. Thank you guys. Again, I will see you next time. Bye. That was annoying. I'll take it. Hey, I got money coming to my bank account every day. Okay, let's close this out. How do I stop? End stream.